Good morning, you guys. Alright, we are, let me get my status changed back. Alright, we are in, where's my seatbelt at? Hiding behind my curtain. Okay, we are in Haines City, Florida at the Pilot. I didn't really have to be parked here, but because we're going to make a delivery in a second here to McLane here in town. McLane actually has out now overnight parking available right outside their property. I think Stevens here. Speaking of, while we're at it, Stevens was here earlier. He actually helped him blindside into the very last spot over here on the other side. And I guess he had to go out and make his delivery, and when he came back there was nowhere to park. So let's figure out what I'm not sure a car hauler knew I'm trying to leave, and alright. I'll get out here as far as I can past this guy's. Give this guy plenty of room to maneuver. Coming through here a little quicker than I really like to, actually. Alright, his light's turning green. So, anyway, yeah, Stevens was parked. Oh, come on, you're not doing this bullshit to me. The only reason I couldn't make my turn, couldn't get out there, was because the damn limit line said, no, we're not playing this game. I'm out I'm out into the intersection when the yellow light is still yellow, and means I'm still there legally. Alright, well, yeah, we didn't even get this set up right. Forgot about it. Oh well. Yeah, I hope to get a little bit more light here into the front area without affecting my ability to see through the windows and mirror as well as I'd like to. Just I don't get as much. If I have the front dome light on, I get too much light reflecting. Interior stuff reflecting off the windows. But alright, I'm gonna stay over here in the left lane because you see here. Well, now. To get to McLane, there are a couple of ways you can go. One way, you can actually use this right cloverleaf exit right here. And I know that car behind me is going to be mad, but for one, I'm doing the speed limit. Actually, more than a speed limit now, and I'm making a left turn coming up. So, I don't usually go. It's a shorter route, but like a lot of times you end up seeing like some slower. See, I don't really give a shit if they don't like what I'm doing. I'm already doing like 8 miles an hour over the limit until the limit picks up right here. So these guys are just speeding, and I don't have any sympathy for them. Especially when I need to make my turn up here. We're going to turn onto State Route 544. Easy to distinguish because there is a, which gas station is it over here on the right? See up here, RaceTrak. Speaking of RaceTrak, my first time ever coming across a RaceTrak gas station. Well, I was a trainer at Sierra, England, and I had a trainee from New Orleans on the truck, and I remember because at Sierra, a lot of those companies, they have that CDL waiver thing. Well, the waiver was only there because they get their CDL. They actually pass the CDL test in some other state other than where they live, and then they have to after they get their CDL and where they're starting to make money, they got to get a load back to their home state. Sometimes even their home county if they're in Florida. Alright, we're gonna make a left turn here. Anyway, so he had to go back to the New Orleans region, I will just say. Yeah, anywhere in Louisiana, but you know, he had a chance to be home for that. We're gonna be there really fast here, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking while the light's red. All right, so he comes. I take him over to some DMV or whatever, some area right off of, I think it's US 90 west of New Orleans, not too many miles west of New Orleans, or like New Orleans proper or whatever you want to call it. And I asked him, well, is there somewhere I can park while I'm waiting for you? Because there wasn't a spot where I could park and wait. And yeah, he said, yeah, you go down the street and on the right side you'll see a RaceTrak, and then go just right past the RaceTrak and you'll see a truck stop on your left side. It wasn't like a Pilot Flying J type truck stop, it was some other one. So I've never heard of RaceTrak at this point in time. I thought, so when he said a RaceTrak, I'm thinking like a motorsports type racetrack. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see like a freaking sprint track or midget racing track or, motorcycle track or something. Who knows? Or I don't know. Something along that line is what I had in my mind though. And then I go down the road thinking that's what I'm gonna find, and all of a sudden I see this gas station saying RaceTrak. I'm like, seriously? That's what he calls a RaceTrak? Alright guys, we got a green arrow now, and as you see on the map there, it's not very far down. We're gonna have one lane here for a bit. It'll widen to two not too long before we get to our intersection we're gonna turn at. There are a couple of ways you can go. You can either go straight on down to Depot Way, from this street here, or you can make the right turn onto State Route 17. I want to say that's South 100th or whatever if you're local, something along that line. And turn south and then make a left onto Depot Way over there. But basically, McLane is the only customer in that area. So if you're on that street at all, you're supposed to be there for McLane. There are actually a bunch of got a lot of water on the. I don't know, and I'm hoping that it doesn't mess with your guys' ability to enjoy the view. All right. Anyway, though, there's a whole, all along Depot Way on one side of the street you can park for the most part, and it's a small two-way street, but if trucks are parked, then it becomes a little bit more of a one-way street. And when I went by, because I went by there yesterday, and when I got here into town, I went there first. And then I PC'd back over to Pilot for personal reason. I could have parked overnight right there, but I chose not to. So, nice high beams. Well, they're not really, probably not even high beams, but they sure are bright. Alright, so this light up here, that's going to be State Route 17. That's where we're going to make our right turn. I see all that amber color on the map. That's probably a bunch of trucks parked there or stopped there or something. They're actually, no, it's probably a bunch of trucks trying to turn into Depot Way. Or it was, I can't tell. Or it might just be trucks parked over there, I don't know. Alright, so they got a green light on the cross street still. Go ahead and go. Now I see a bunch of trucks over here, but they're more likely, I think they're all parked. They're not actually trying to make their deliveries. Now I got a 6 a.m. appointment time. It is 5:23 local now. Should hopefully be able to waltz right in. I don't know. I don't know how I was. With it being Monday, I kind of figured it'd be maybe possibly a little bit busy, but doesn't really seem like it. Alright, so see, yeah, this is a two-way street. I mean, we just passed by a stop sign thing there for the eastbound depot way traffic, but yeah, good luck going two ways here with all the trucks parked here like this. And see how they're all facing this same direction. But it's you know, it's a nice, it's a good spot, good hidey hole to use if you're in need of a place to park and don't have any luck with the pilot down that I just left, or there's a Love's 6 miles further north on US 27. Yeah, right where I-4 and US 27 meet up. That's another spot you can park at. Or you can go down into Lake Wells, which is about another 10 miles or so south. There's a new Love's over there too. Alright. Right here. We're going to turn into here. Now, one of the reviews said they open at, they start receiving at 4. So, I mean, but the gate is closed up there, so I don't know, but I'm sure these guys are all here to, trying to get in. Or to get in right away. Alright, so, don't know how long this is going to take, so how about we continue this once I'm up there, ready to enter the gate. Alright guys, we are checked in here. Let me get that view there for you guys. Alright, so we're gonna dock into door 16. Yeah, I had a good conversation with the guard there. Kind of taller, medium skinned black guy, I would say. Yeah, he's from Milwaukee area originally, and he's a Brewers fan, so we were talking a lot of baseball stuff, and yeah, he was talking about his fantasy baseball team. He's got Freddie Freeman from the Dodgers on his team, and like, man, what's up with Freddie? Like, nah, yeah, Freddie's one of the best players in the league, but he's not really helping. I guess wasn't really helping him. Okay, 16 is right next to this this other guy right here. This blue IVSE or whatever the hell that says. Okay, I'm gonna get my doors open. When you get doors open, put the seal inside the trailer. Alright guys, let's go ahead and dock in. There are no trailers right here, so it's going to be a straight back setup. See this person walking right here. Should be a mostly straight back. I don't know if I'll be able to get it completely straight back. Get some air blowing on there because good to go. Gotta wait for the other driver to walk by. Alright, yeah, real nice, easy setup here. Start squaring it up. I can see the line over on the other side. I know I'm to the left of it, but no, it looks like I'm lined up right where I need to be right now, at least on the passenger side. Yeah, it's like right about halfway between the two lines. Alright, I don't know if the fogged up windshield had an effect on you guys on the front view, but if it is, I apologize for that. Alright, so from here we're going to walk over by door 1. There'll be you go to the office over there, turn your bills in, and then they'll give you a call back when they're ready for you to pick them up. McLane usually has lumper service with Capstone, I believe, so should be a lumper fee as well here. So hopefully it's alright. Now I have 2 stops today. I have this one that's right now, and then another one at 9 a.m. in Winter Garden. That'll be another video that I'll do, but got 25 pallets total on the trailer, and 18 of them are coming off here. So I'm not so confident that I'm going to end up getting to the. I'm not so certain that I'm going to end up getting to Winter Garden by 9 o'clock. To be honest with you, but I don't know. We'll see how things go. It is just 6:11 right now. So, all right. Well, we'll see you on the way out of here. All right, guys. We are done unloading here. It actually went by considerably faster than I thought it would be. 7:48 local time right now. I need to get some cool air coming in here. It's on the warm and humid side, so it definitely feels a little stuffy here.
You have 7 hours and 59 minutes.
92 degrees is what my thermometer says. Alright, so the unloading actually went pretty fast. About half the time I was here, it seemed like it was either waiting for my money code to come in so I could pay my lumper fee, or waiting for them to call me to say the bills are ready, which, I mean, neither was extremely long, but, alright, let's see. Alright, we should be good to go there. Alright, so all in all, pretty decent experience. Like I said, on the way in here, I had a good conversation with the guy who was working at the guard shack. It looks like someone else in the shack right now, not the same guy. And then on the inside, there was a white lady, blonde hair. I can't remember. She was, I can't say anything bad or good, whatever. Kind of seemed like she could come off as being not so nice. I really would prefer to go this way out of here, but everybody parked on the street is facing in this direction, and if somebody comes onto the street from that side, it becomes a bit of a problem. I'd rather make the right turn out onto Highway 17 though, than have to make a left across traffic and dealing with this 544 traffic. Alright, so next up is Kelly Foods in Winter Garden, which is up there right off the Florida Turnpike. Actually right there where Florida Turnpike and 429 meet up. I'm not from the area, but yeah, one of my friends who is from the area had suggested previously that the Turnpike, Turnpike to 429 is usually his preferred route, and he lives in Orlando area, so and he's right. I've tried doing that route. Actually, I did that route yesterday as well as the last time I was out this way, and it's definitely the better way to go. However, you see on the map here, I-4 getting over to Highway 429 looks really bad. That's like a really, really dark red, like a burgundy color. Yeah, that's like dead stop kind of traffic. So, gotta avoid that way. I'm gonna just come up US 27. I'll probably make a stop at the Loves right there on the other side of the freeway. Yeah, on the other side of I-4. And then there's, I'd go across up 27 as you see up to 182 or whatever that highway is. I can't tell. I think it's US 182. I could take that across over to highway to 429 as well. Alright, so just kind of what we get with commute traffic. And then we'll zoom up here. Looks like there's some delay over there where Florida Turnpike and 429 meet up. However, it looks like it's mostly on the southbound side, not the northbound. So I don't think that'll be a factor for me. It's just the traffic over here on 4 that's going to be a problem. Got 9 o'clock appointment time, which is just over an hour away. Yeah, I already let him know. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to... Shut up already. There is no damn line there. Trying to tell me I'm deviating from my lane on the left side, but you saw pretty clearly that wasn't the case. Alright, so yeah, I'll probably be a little bit late to the final stop. Because I do think that even in good conditions, that is closer to an hour drive, something like that, and what I'm going to have to contend with, I'll assume it'll add a little bit of time. Yeah, it's just going to be a real quick stop at Love's too, so, but still, it's going to add. Alright, I'm going to call this one a day. Otherwise, though, good experience. I know it's kind of a shorter video for you guys, I think, from what you're used to seeing. There's nothing wrong with that, because it's less for me to edit, and especially after that nightmare of a time I had trying to get that Ode to My Wife video edited and posted. Holy crap. Let's tell you about that one. Okay, so the first section without, or actually, yeah, without even high speeding the one section there was closer to 50 minutes, I think, at least, of data. And I had like, let's say the first 20, I usually try to, when I have something like that where it's high speed footage and I want to have it in its own area, it's sometimes a little easier to just compile everything before it as one first. And then do the high speed footage as another segment, so it's one piece instead of like 5 different tracks. It's just one track instead. And then do the last section, whatever comes after that, afterward. And then once those are all done, those are all different scenes, if you will. And then I can work on the other stuff, like the dock in scene, dock out scene, or depart scene, or whatever, as I might call it. And then once all the scenes are finished being edited and everything but whatever the last one is compiled, then I add in all the finished clips from before that are now one track. Add them into the, whatever I'm working, whatever the last part is that I'm working with. It doesn't have to be the last scene in the video. Sometimes I do all the short stuff first, which could be anywhere, and maybe I might do the first part last because it's longer, and then I can just add in the new stuff to the end of it. But that's a little bit of a tidbit about some of my video editing strategy. I'm sure people wonder how I'm able to post so much content with with what goes on, because it takes some work. It can, but you get really efficient with it. It can go really fast. Alright, I think I kind of spun off of something else I was already talking about, but I've already forgotten about it. So yeah, we'll just say it was a nightmare of a time, though, with my wife's video, or the video about my wife. The tablet kept crashing, or the app that I use, Wondershare Filmora, kept crashing. I don't know what it was. It seemed like once I stopped telling it to compile, write the compiled data to the SD card and put it on the internal storage instead, it seemed like it worked out better. It started working better, but it still had some problems. But it's just kind of the nature of the beast with that. So that really put me behind. I'm just barely even getting started on the next video that follows it. Should already be on the channel before you even see this one. Alright, I'm gonna call this video a day though, right? That's all I got. Say about an hour or so drive up to Winter Garden, and we'll have a new video for you guys when I'm ready to make that delivery. Okay. All right, y'all have a great day. We'll see you then.